My second video, and today I'm gonna talk about, well, how I would rank all the universities and which university I could recommend in 50 minutes. It's gonna be pretty hard for me, but I'm gonna try it. And well, let's start with probably the more opposite ones. OSU and Georgia. Well, it's pretty solid. OSU is a kind of athletic school more than an academic school. So, in a 50 place, probably. In 50 place, I think. OSU, pretty sure. Now, what about Georgia? Now, Georgia is quite sophisticated because in the past, Georgia is kind of like, the kind of like OSU, but is not exactly an athletic school. But when you talk about its academics, not so much. I've not heard about a lot of its academics, so I don't think it actually deserves a higher ranking than OSU. I think it's probably the 50th, 51, surely at the edge of the first 50th. Sure. I'm gonna put it over here. Probably Georgia. Now, next one is Brandeis. Now, Brandeis has a good kind of, the business program, but in world ranking is actually quite low. I think now is currently in the 200th or 300 in world ranking, and not a lot of my people know about Brandeis. Not a lot of my friends know about Brandeis. And although it has solid business program, it does is kind of like only good in one major and bad in others, and its place is quite expensive to attend. So, no, I don't think it deserves higher rankings. It's not economic. It's good in some rankings, but not in all, and definitely not in world rankings. Not very recognizable, and so on. Yeah, I'm gonna put Brandy's over 49th place. Brandy's. Okay. Oh yeah, I misspelled an R. Brandy's. Now, next one, Case Western Reserve, Georgia Tech, Northeastern, and Tulane. Now, personally, about Tulane, it's kind of odd because a lot of people apply there. A lot of people think that it's a good university. I mean, in mainland for Americans, but for international students, not a lot of people apply to Tulane because it's not very recognizable. It does have some good business programs. Again, I think all these private universities tend to have good business programs because they only tend to let you have your bachelor degree, and after that you would go straight to jobs. They would recommend you to some kind of companies or something. But for people that are studying in like technology or kind of computer science or health degrees, I think it's not best choice because you're using all your money during your bachelor's. It's not worth it. It's just quite expensive. And Tulane is kind of like $62,000. Wow, that's a lot. That's close to Harvard, I think. No, they're non-recognizable, and do not recommend this at all. So we're gonna put Tulane over here. Now, next one is probably Case Western Reserve. Because, look, personally, I love Case Western Reserve. I didn't apply to it, but I heard a lot of other people talk about it. And they say that it has a good kind of computer science program. And the place for it its campus is actually amazing. So, well, good job, Case Western. I'm putting in 647th place. Case Western. Okay. Okay, what about next one? G-Tech, Northeastern, and Tulane. Well, next one I think is Northeastern because it's super expensive to attend, and it's not a good choice for international students because if you're staying in America, sure, and if you're only getting a bachelor degree, well, it's your choice. But if you're studying any major except business and economics, well, I don't recommend it at all because it's darn expensive. I mean, $60,000. I can buy two Teslas with that. Why would you just spend it on a piece of paper? It's just not for me. No, for any other majors. No, not exact. Okay, next one, G Tech. Now, my personal thinking is that G Tech should actually deserve a higher ranking than a lot of universities because G Tech is extremely recognizable. Everybody knows G Tech. I mean, even my grandma knows G-Tech. It's extremely recognizable, extremely famous, and its computer science program and its engineering programs are great, are fantastic. So I think it deserves higher ranking. I'm gonna rank other universities first. Okay, next one, William and Mary. Expensive to attend, not so expensive to attend. I guess like somewhere near $46,000. Not too expensive, but again, not very recognizable in the world rankings. But in mainland rankings is just okay. It's a okay school. If you're going there, good job. You've done good work during high school, but well, compared to other universities, it does not have this kind of solid program. I think it's quite broad and quite vague. This university it does not have some kind of focus or something. It just stays there. It's not famous or it's not some kind of unusual and fantastic school. No. Okay, next one, 44th place. I think we should put BU over here. Yeah, BU. Because Boston University, I love the university, although I forgot to apply to it because it's because my recommendation officer didn't recommend me applying to it because he thought that I'm not a kind of rich person. Going to BU is going to be quite expensive, so I didn't apply. But whatever. I didn't apply to it. I don't regret it, obviously, because I have much higher ranking universities. Now I'm going to put BU over here. It's a pretty solid school. If you're an international student, I recommend you go there. It has some pretty solid programs, like its engineering programs, and I think has a good like social communications program. I guess it's pretty famous there, and the place is magnificent. You're surrounded by other universities such as Northeastern, Tufts. Yeah, it's a pretty good university. Now next one is G Tech. I think it's a good place to put G Tech over here. It deserves a much higher place than the 44th place. G Tech over here, great. G Tech. Now next one. Well, I think UIUC should put over here. No, UC Davis. Sorry, UC Davis. Now UC Davis, I did apply to there and I got into the nutrition program because his nutrition program is probably the best in health related majors and the closest to my major. So yeah, but the place, its campus is just a little bit small. I think it's between a farmhouse and a milk production company. I don't know. It's the place is definitely not too good, and it's a little bit expensive and its world rankings are quite solid. I mean, 70, 72 in US, 102 in QS, pretty solid. But compared to a lot of other universities, it does not stand out. And well, it's kind of like nowadays UC Davis is kind of like the universities of objections, rejections, I guess. No, it's kind of like UC Irvine nowadays, but I don't know why. Because world ranking is quite solid, but mainland ranking just a little bit sucks. But I'm gonna put in UC Davis. Sorry, UC Davis. There are many more universities better than you. Sorry, you're gonna be there. Now, next one, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be UIUC. Now, UIUC is a university I personally love. Although you rejected me, UIUC, I don't know fucking why, but you rejected me. But whatever. Well, whatever. UIUC, I'm gonna be quite reasonable with you. I'm gonna say reason. Now, UIUC, pretty solid school, pretty good computer science program, pretty good engineering school. It's not too expensive to attend, $35,000, not too expensive at all. And its place it has a soft name. I love it. And it's very well known in the world. They're saying that if you go to UIUC, you can actually find any job possible. I don't think it's actually true, but it does say something about its reputation. Pretty good reputation, UIUC. Pretty good. Now, next one, I'm gonna put Rochester. Rochester over here. I'm gonna jump through the rankings. Rochester, because well, Rochester too expensive to attend. Bad road rankings. It has some good business programs, but you're probably near the most advanced city in the world, and other universities compared to other universities, your location is definitely not advantage. Not like NYU or many other universities, they're gonna compete you out. And next one is Boston College, because it's still Boston College, a good university in America, super expensive to attend, but in world rankings and in world recognition is not so world recognizable. $64,000 too expensive to attend, and it's kind of mixed in worldwide that Boston College is the same as Boston University. I don't know why, but sure, well, whatever. Boston College over here, good business program, not a lot of reputation, so on. Now, 38th probably is a good place to put UT Austin over here. Yeah, UT Austin. UT Austin. Pretty solid school, pretty good place. I kind of love Texas, the life of a cowboy. And UT Austin is kind of always there. It was raising the rankings these years. I love it. Yeah, UT Austin. And next one, UC Irvine. Definitely UC Irvine. Honestly, I don't know why UC Irvine is ranked so high in this ranking. I mean, 34th place. There are a lot of universities better than him. I don't know if it's because of its fantastic business program or because of something else. But UC Irvine is just ranked so high. In worldwide, nowadays, worldwide, it's currently in the 280th place in QS. I mean, come on, UC Irvine. You're a UC school. Why are you ranked so low? And whatever, I'm going to put you in the 37th place. Honestly, I will put you even lower, like 44th place or 45th place, but I don't want to trigger a lot of people, so whatever. Okay, next one, UCSB. Now, same reason as UC Irvine, has some problems with world rankings, but overall, pretty good university. I applied there, I got accepted, and I got a good scholarship. But no, not that kind of a good university. I think nowadays the universities that accept UCLA and UC Berkeley, all the other universities are used to transfer the students from these universities to UC Berkeley and UC Irvine. It's probably its biggest potential, but I think recently it's actually there's kind of potential to actually decrease because UC Berkeley is trying to increase its entrance height, and UCLA is definitely even harder to get into. So yeah. Okay, next one, 35th place. I think I'm gonna put UNC over here. Yeah, for 35th place. No, not UNC. I think I'm gonna put Wake Forest over here. Wake Forest, because solid school, but I don't know a lot about it. Honestly, I didn't research a lot about it. It's fucking expensive. I never heard a lot about it. $62,000. You're even comparable to Harvard. God damn it, you're so expensive. Now, 34th place, University of Florida. Honestly, I don't know why it's raised so fast in recent 2 years. It raised from the 49th place to 29th place. I mean, I don't know how you did that. It's probably not too shiny, but look, you raised too high, then you raised too high. Definitely too fast. I don't know why you're in 29th place recently, but whatever. Florida over here. Good school, not the best ones. Definitely not the best ones. Not very recognizable worldwide. Not a very good reputation because you're in Florida. Yeah. Now, next one is, I think I'm gonna put Tufts over here. Yeah, Tufts over here. I think it deserves a higher ranking, I guess. No, I'm not gonna put Tufts over here. I think it should deserve a place as a 30th place, Tufts. Because look, Tufts. I don't know why you fall in rankings these years, but honestly, I love your school. I didn't apply to your school. You said you're equivalent to Harvard, and I think you are. But falling in rankings nationally is just not a good sign. You're pretty low ranked in worldwide, so you got to be an American school. You got to be a national school. And now you've even decreased in your national ranking. that's not a good sign, Tufts. I really advise you to figure out what the problem is. I think the problem is because you're not improving your infrastructure, I guess. Look, I feel so sorry for you, but I hope you can just raise your rankings in the future. Now, next one, 29th, UNC, whatever. We know that UNC, pretty solid school. I know I had a friend that got there, and a friend from IB that actually got there, and he kind of got rejected by a lot of universities, I guess. Not the best way to talk about it. Okay, next one is 28th place is USC. Now, USC, pretty solid school, but overall, USC, yeah, sure. I'm gonna put USC probably in the 28th place. Yeah, USC over here. Pretty sure over here. Okay, so so that's it for now. This is probably the first half ranking universities, not from 1 to 50th, from 34th to 50th. Yeah. And I'll see you next time. Please watch my other videos and subscribe.